Okay, you just started styling your hair wavy curly and now your scalp is on fire. What gives? Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney, and on this channel we talk all things wavy curly hair science, and I do my absolute best to be as helpful as humanly possible to you and your curls. And today we are focusing on improving the health of your scalp. I don't know about you, but when I started embracing my waves and curls, I went from washing my hair every day with a sulfate shampoo, really cleansing my scalp all the time, to using gentler shampoos, maybe even sprinkling in some co-washing here and there. After about 3 or 4 months, I found myself in quite the pickle with my scalp. My hair was doing better, it was way more conditioned and moisturized, and my curls were starting to come back after years of heat styling. But the inflammation on my scalp was becoming quite the issue. Turns out that your scalp is skin. Who knew?
And I knew all this stuff already, so.
Today I'm gonna be talking about how I improve my scalp health using the Curlsmith Detox Kit. Thank you so much to Curlsmith for sponsoring today's video. But these tips and tricks are universal and can be applied no matter which products you're using. These just happen to be particularly effective, so that's why I'm sharing them with you. Keep in mind that sponsored content allows me to keep showing up here on the internet for you guys, to help you out, to give you all my best tips and tricks for how to improve the health of your hair, and in this case, the health of your scalp. And I am extremely picky when it comes to the brands that I choose to work with. Curlsmith is one of those brands that has really done a lot of work in creating really high-powered, effective, cruelty-free and vegan formulas that feed the world's curls. They're not just producing one set of products for one set of curl. They have been so intentional about producing products that work for a wide range of curl types. It's one of those brands that you will be able to find something that works for you and your hair specifically within the brand. They've done a really good job with that. Let's start with the basics. As I mentioned earlier, your scalp is skin. It needs attention just like your face. You take really good care of your skin. You've got the perfect 17-step Korean skincare routine. Just kidding. But you probably have a skincare routine and you are addressing the needs and the concerns of your skin, you know, at least once a day. Your scalp is no different. When we start caring for our waves and curls, there's this notion that somehow we need to go 17 days without washing our hair, that is somehow beneficial to our curls because we don't want to overstrip them and dry them out. And of course, I'm being a little bit facetious when I say 17 days, but I do think 7 days or 1 week is like the baseline standard for how often you're allowed to wash your hair when you start styling your hair wavy curly. I disagree with that. In my case personally, when I started going too long in between wash days, because I am a particularly oily, greasy gal, going that long in between wash days actually created quite a bit of inflammation on my scalp, due to that oil, sebum, and grease just sitting there on my scalp. But Courtney, if you don't wash your hair as often, you can train your scalp to be less oily, greasy. Don't you know anything? I wish that were true. I wish that had been the case for me. Sadly, after 6 years of caring for my waves and curls, no matter what I do, no matter how many challenges I put myself through, no shampoo for 30 days, all of that stuff, no, My hair is the same level of oily, greasy as it was before. Why? Because how oily, greasy you are is dependent on internal factors, your hormones, your nutrition, your genetics. Some people are just generally predisposed to be more oily, more greasy. Going longer in between wash days does not train your scalp to be less oily. So here are some signs that your scalp is in trouble and you need to fix it in order to keep it nice and healthy. An unhealthy scalp can manifest in a couple of different ways. It can either be excessively dry or excessively oily. When you have an overly dry scalp, it just means that naturally you produce less oil and sebum than other humans, which can lead to dryness, tightness, and visible flaking. And dry scalp can be caused by a variety of different factors like eczema, or using overly harsh shampoos that overstrip the scalp, and even really cold, dry weather. But keep in mind, just because you're seeing some flakes doesn't automatically mean that you have a dry scalp. Why? Because flakes can also be caused by a super oily scalp, and that overproduction of oil leads to a greasy appearance and issues like dandruff and even seborrheic dermatitis. Flakiness, which accompanies both dry and oily scalps, can also be due to psoriasis, fungal infections, or even contact dermatitis, which is inflammation caused by using products that just simply irritate your skin. Whether you're using the COURTNEYLF Detox Kit to address your issues or other products, let's talk about specific ingredients to look out for that are specifically targeted to improving the health of your scalp. My first favorite ingredient is fermented rice water rinses. Now, you could absolutely DIY this yourself, but it can be kind of tricky if you don't have a background in chemistry and scientific experiments, because you are doing a fermentation process. If you don't know what you're looking for, it can be kind of yucky and potentially harmful to the health of your hair, which is why it's really nice to use a product that already contains the rice water rinse in it that has been safely formulated for the hair. This is one reason I really love the Super Slip Pre-Wash Primer. It's a pre-shampoo treatment that is meant to help detangle and protect your hair while you're washing it. It's got prebiotics in it, which are nutritive compounds that feed the good bacteria on your scalp and keep a healthy microbiome on your scalp. But that fermented rice water has been used for centuries in Asia as a hair treatment to keep the hair healthy because it contains inositol. It's a carbohydrate that can penetrate into damaged hair and help repair it from the inside out. It also contains amino acids, B vitamins, E vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help strengthen the hair, increase elasticity, and reduce surface friction. I love finger detangling this, especially when I've gone several days without washing my hair. Lots of shed hair that was trapped in my curly hair pineapple for the last couple of days comes out, slips out with this pre-wash primer. I do also like to brush this through with a wet brush to make sure that it is super evenly distributed in my hair. Now you may think it is time to rinse it out, but oh nay, my friends, you leave this on your hair and go straight in with the Wash and Scrub Detox Shampoo. This is COURTNEYLF's clarifying shampoo with microfine exfoliating particles that deeply cleanse the scalp from dirt and buildup. This product contains my next favorite healthy scalp ingredient, which is apple cider vinegar. It's rich in essential micronutrients, vitamins, and is known for its cleansing properties due to its lower pH. Now, you could totally DIY an apple cider vinegar rinse in your home, but please, pretty please, make sure you are diluting that apple cider vinegar by at least 1/3. If you don't have pH strips in your household and know exactly how to use them and read them correctly, you could be putting acid on your hair that is way too acidic, and you could be causing potential literal acid damage to your hair with these DIY apple cider vinegar rinses. I am guilty. I have done those before. But it is really nice to be able to use a product like the Wash and Scrub Detox Shampoo from COURTNEYLF, which is safe to be used. It's been tested in a lab. I know somebody who is way more detail-oriented than me has paid attention to this product and made sure that it's going to have the right levels of acidity in the hair to have the effective benefits of apple cider vinegar without the dangers that are also involved. For a healthy scalp, make sure you're adequately cleansing your scalp, really taking your time with your shampoo, massaging that shampoo into your scalp with the pads of your fingers. Don't miss one tiny little square inch of your scalp. Maybe start including a scalp scrubber into your cleansing routine. Normalizing the pH of your scalp with an ingredient like apple cider vinegar is crucial because the balanced pH maintains the scalp's acid mantle, which helps your scalp resist fungal and bacterial infections. Also, apple cider vinegar is great at dissolving oil buildup. If you have sebum buildup on your scalp, apple cider vinegar dissolves that and rinses it down the drain, leaving your scalp so clean, like so clean and oil-free. It's amazing. And if saying the word scrub gave you the ick, if you're worried that the scrubbies will roughen up your hair cuticle and result in long-term hair damage, this scrub is the one I feel safe recommending to you guys because it uses an all-natural perlite as the scrubby ingredient. It is incredibly fine. It has enough scrub power to lift flakes off of the scalp, but it is so incredibly gentle that you're not going to be scratching or damaging the hair when you use it. Then I like to thoroughly rinse out that shampoo, scrubbing my scalp with the pads of my fingers as I do so to make sure that everything rinses very cleanly down the drain. Then it's time for conditioner. I'll be using the post-wash calming conditioner, and guys, while this is a little bit frustrating to pump out of the bottle because it's such a rich, thick, luscious conditioner, it smells absolutely delicious and heavenly, very cooling, herbal, pepperminty, tea tree. It is a cooling cream rinse out conditioner that helps soothe the scalp while continuing to balance pH and moisture levels in your hair. It contains hyaluronic acid, which is known for its moisturizing and softening properties. It also has biotinol, which is a unique complex that promotes fuller, denser looking hair. It also has a blend of green tea, lavender, thyme, witch hazel, alma, and cedar wood. It's just an absolute soothing powerhouse. If your scalp is angry, itchy, and inflamed, this conditioner on your scalp will make it feel so much better instantly. And that's why I really like this detox kit from Curlsmith. It's got a 1, 2, 3 knockout punch system for scalp inflammation and buildup. Once I've got that conditioner very evenly distributed with my fingers and then a wet brush, smoothing it from root to tip, I do like to do a quick little squish to condish before I rinse it out. And as usual, I like to organize my curl clumps, making sure to really brush the hair away from my face because I style upside down. I don't want my hair falling in my face the instant I flip right side up. Then I pull the hair off the sides and back of my neck. I repeat that on the other side, and then maybe grab a wide tooth comb to align all of my curl clumps. And for a styler today, I'm gonna be grabbing the Frizz Rescue Curl Retainer. I really like this product. It makes my hair feel incredibly soft. The texture of it is really satisfying to me for some reason. It has an absolutely delicious watermelon Jolly Rancher fragrance, or at least that's how it smells to me. And after I've got that all scrunched into my hair, this is what my curl clumps are looking like. Now I'm just going to micro plop using my Curlsmith microfiber towel. This is where I just gently wring out, scrunch out, squeeze out the extra water and product from my hair, making sure that my curls have their full curl enhancement potential. Then I go in with the Curlsmith diffuser and dryer combo. Oh my goodness, this diffuser is massive, which is one reason I really, really like it. I can diffuse a wide area of my curls, and I feel like my curls dry really well when I use this diffuser. And this is what the curls are looking like after I'm done diffusing. Not a crazy hard cast because of that Frizz Rescue Curl Retainer, but a decent cast. I diffused my hair to 90% dry and then let it finish air drying in that cast. And now it's time to scrunch out the crunch. This is what the hair is looking like once it is fully fluffed and scrunched. Take a look at this scalp. Look at how fluffy and silky and clean the roots are compared to where we started today. Super greasy and heavy and gross to light and fluffy and shiny and clean. And the curls in the back of my head aren't too shabby either. Soft, frizz-free, defined, and reset, detoxed, balanced, and ready to go. So if you've started styling your waves and curls and have started struggling with some scalp issues, you are absolutely not alone. I was so frustrated for so long with my scalp issues. I dealt with a lot of itching, a lot of pain due to folliculitis, which is inflammation of the hair follicle. Basically, those really disgusting bumps and hair zits in your scalp. I dealt with those because I wasn't properly caring for my scalp. And when this came into my life, I started having a lot less of those issues. Now I just reach for this system when I begin to have some issues. I don't have to use it every wash day. It is safe and effective to be used every single day, but I now just save it for when I feel those issues starting to creep up again. For a healthy scalp, make sure you're adequately cleansing your scalp, really taking your time with your shampoo, massaging that shampoo into your scalp with the pads of your fingers. Don't miss one tiny little square inch of your scalp. Make sure it is thoroughly cleansed. Maybe start incorporating a scalp scrub. Maybe start including a scalp scrubber into your cleansing routine. And I'm sure your curls and your scalp will thank you. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.